Hi guys, I'm Zach Thing from the Zach Thing YouTube channel.
Alright, so this is my Inktober 2024. I apologize for the poor quality of the video. My phone camera's kind of broken, like, a lot. And also, I don't have, like, any good way to hold this. I'm still using, like, a really old stick-bot, like, phone holder that I got, like, a couple years back. So yeah, I'm just gonna show my Inktober props. So yeah, let's get into that. So first, we got backpack. I mean, I just looked up silly backpacks on Google, and then I saw a burger backpack, and I was like, yeah, let's just put that on one of my characters. I just put on, this is Zoe. I just put on Zoe, and yeah, I don't know. It is a drawing I did. I like the shading I did. It's nice. For Discover, I wanted to like do a kind of story based drawing. I don't usually do that. I don't like telling stories with my drawings. I tend to just like draw. I don't know if I'm gonna keep like the exact stuff that I have here. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. This is just sort of like an idea, I guess, that I have for like Josiah's story. I'm not gonna explain anything. Oh, and also, if you're wondering about the sticky notes, I tried starting this prompt right here. I messed it up, so I just put sticky notes over it, and I just put the prompt names on it. And then here, I also tried doing it here, but then I messed up again, so there's a sticky note here. So there's no more sticky notes anywhere else because I'm just that good. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Anyways, the next one's boots. I just drew Marco. Also, this is a new design for Marco. I changed his design recently. I don't know if I mentioned that ever, but yeah, these are just boots. I don't know. Exotic. I drew some axolotls and an olm also. An olm is literally just like, imagine like an axolotl, but like if it was long and it didn't have a face. I've drawn axolotls like this before. I just think they're silly. Anyways, binoculars. I don't know what I was doing when I did this. I like the shading I did. I was gonna make him just like normal, like a normal minion, but then I sort of gave up. I drew a minion from memory. I'll show that on screen right now. I think I drew this like a day after I drew that minion, so yeah. Also, your father, getting a, and I are divorced. Am I right, fellow Facebook moms? Anyways, we have Trek. My original idea was just Star Trek, but I don't really like Star Trek because I'm not a nerd. So I just drew Darwin from the Amazing World Gumball on his way. A passport. I drew. So this is Josiah's dad. His name's Brian O'Brien. Next is hike. So this is Josiah. This is Josiah's dad. This is Nick. His hair is not accurate. I kind of forgot. His hair didn't look like this when I drew this. And then you got Noah. They were all in Boy Scouts when they were younger. Brian was their like cub master. He tripped over. Look how stupid he is. Next one is the sun. I drew this character called the Sunshine Killer, or I think Jonathan Sunshine. It's either Jonathan or Jimothy. I forget which one it is. It's one of them. I don't remember the name, but I don't like this one. I don't know why. I didn't feel I don't like this one personally. It just looks kind of boring. I think I was gonna give him like a better pose, like in my head, but like I just didn't. Anyways, nomadic. This is Damien. This is his dad. He's a bum. He got divorced and lives on the streets now. I like how I drew his mouth here. I just think it's kind of funny. And there's the flies, and I don't know. I like the posings. Pose I did here. That's supposed to be a trash bag, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, snacks. My friend Galera Gold. She uses this image as a reaction image a lot, so I just drew it because it's snacks. It's apple. The original image is just the Dr. Phil M&M. I don't know how it became an apple with juicy lips. Also, one of my friends showed me how to draw lips, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna use them here. So, this one, remote. Yeah, this isn't true. Where I'd like to imagine like where all my characters like live. They live in this place called San Wisconsin, Florida. And it's in Florida, so I just drew Florida and then a little tiny little island there. But I realized it'd be funnier if I made Florida look like a literal gun, and then San Wisconsin, Florida is like the trigger. I don't know. I just think that'd be kind of funny. It's like this one is this horizon. It's pretty cool. I don't know. They're on like a roof or something, looking at the sunset. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I drew Freddy Fazbear. No, and then I drew Chica and Bonnie for Rome, because they roam at night and they get a bit quirky. I know this kind of looks like the Phantoms, but I think I just wanted to like make them look like in the shrouded in darkness. I don't know if I conveyed that well, but you know. Yeah, that's them. For guidebook, I don't like this one. I normally can draw most FNAF characters really good from memory, like kind of stylized, but this doesn't look like him really. I mean, vaguely, but I don't like this one. It looks dumb. I put the quote from the guidebook that says, "Do you have dreams?" I'll show the page on screen right now. I don't like this one. He looks goofy, kind of dumb looking. Yeah, I don't like this one. Grungy. I've been told this doesn't look really grungy, and you know what? Sure. I didn't know what to do for the for this. I probably could have Googled some reference or something. I just drew Josiah with his friggin' things. I don't know. I guess I was trying to go for the aesthetic, but I don't even know the aesthetic. This one, it's a fine drawing, but for the prompt, I don't think it followed it well. Guys, it's Billiard Cypher. Also, no one can read my handwriting. I've showed these pages to a few friends. This says I can't draw trigonometric shapes. It's Bill Cipher pointing at what I thought was Bill Cipher. This is Bill Cipher. This is not Bill Cipher. For Drive, I drew Badass Atron. I couldn't fit the freaking Atron in, so I just put it like that. Yeah, I watched the new Transformers movie. It's really peak. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I don't know if it's still in theaters as of November 2024, but if it is, please go watch it. It's a really good movie. And it's I really hope they make sequels to it. I need a sequel to this, please. I drew this at like 10 o'clock at night, and then I went to bed. So if that tells you anything, that I don't know. Uncharted. So I drew Spider-Man because I like Spider-Man, and Tom Holland was in Uncharted, and Tom Holland also played Spider-Man, so it just made sense. I based the pose off of this one. I think it's the PS5, the PlayStation. It's friggin' Spider-Man. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man gamer. I don't know. I just like the pose that was on that cover art, I think. So yeah, that's this. The anatomy's a bit off, but you know, I'll get better eventually. So fun fact for rhinoceros, I did a bunch of studies of rhinos. Let me show you it real quick. Yeah, so here are my rhino studies. I did some rhino studies just like to get ready for it. I actually really like these. I like this one. It was more anatomically correct. I looked at a lot of references for this. And then this was like the rhino, like I like my heavily stylized rhino or something. Anyways, I did that like a few days before I drew this, and then after like a day before the prompt came, I was like, wait, I can just draw like Rhyperior shooting out a Geodude. Rhyperior looks a bit off, mainly because his eyes are a bit too high on his head. But you know, I don't think that's as prevalent. I think he does look kind of off, but it's not that obvious what it is. And I just drew a little rhino there because I'm not letting that go to waste. I'm not letting those studies go to waste. So yeah. Camp. I drew just what I imagine whenever I hear what's the song called? Oh shoot, what's that song called? When Somebody Needs You by Will Wood. It was made for the podcast Camp Here and There. I listened to a few episodes of it. I haven't finished it. I don't think I want to, but like I don't know if I will. I think I will if I'm like really bored. I don't know. I was inspired by like the music he did for it. I don't know. This is just a guy fishing with a fishing moon on a string for you. So I also watched The Wild Robot on the same day I watched the Transformers movie. They were both peak movies. And when she said I am a wild robot, I was with like a group of friends and we all like freaked out and we were like, oh my gosh, he said the name of them. Yeah, but I don't know. I just redrew a frame of it. I don't know. I actually did. I don't know if I did. I think I did. I don't know. I just made her kind of rusty because you know. Yeah. Anyways, Expedition, like the cat. There's a car called an Expedition, I think. And this, I'm just explaining the joke at this point. A lot of people are calling cats cars, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna do the inverse. And I can't draw cars, so I just drew this. Anyway, Scarecrow. This is a little Zach Sona. I have a lot of these. I don't know why. They're just kind of fun to make for me. It's a Scarecrow. I like how he looks. He's kind of silly. I don't know why I decided one stitch above like that eye right there, but I don't know. Kind of cool. Kind of sick, guys. Also, very Zardy's Maze inspired. I don't. There's a character, I forget what it's called, it's this one. Yeah, it kind of inspired it, just like vaguely. I didn't look at reference or anything, it's just like aesthetic wise, I don't know. Camera, found footage, guys. Whoa, FNAF at Freddy. I just drew a forest creature. I don't know what I was thinking. I was gonna give him like scary eyes, but then mess it up. So I'm like, you know what, that. And he's holding a camera. I don't know who this is. This is just some random guy I drew. He has his phone. He's recording him. He's found footage. Blair Witch Project. I don't know. He's a tree monster. That's all I know. Road. I tried drawing Billy Joe Armstrong. This is supposed to be Billy Joe Armstrong. This is the reference I used. They do not look very similar. If you squint at it, maybe. I'm trying my best to draw people. I'm practicing a lot because I just want to have the ability to do kind of realism. Be like more anatomically correct. Oh my god, my voice is cracking so much. I want to just like try being more anatomically correct and stuff. Oh no, also it's Broken Dreams Boulevard. Yeah. Yeah. He looks a bit. He looks like he's seen some stuff in this drawing. I don't know why. I'm Jumbo Josh, bro. I don't think I have to explain this really. I think it's kind of obvious why I drew this. If you've been on the channel a bit, but yeah. I drew this one like right before I went to school. Yeah, I tried drawing a big buff phone with a body. I'd done some JoJo studies, how they drew anatomy, and I tried doing that, but I don't think I remembered good. Violin. Okay, so these last ones, I kind of cheated. I did these yesterday at the beginning of the day because I didn't have time to do them the other days. So violin, I just drew Cricketune. Just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, it's Cricketune. And then for landmark, I drew the Statue of Liberty from memory, and then we have a banana for scale. Okay, so this was like the first month-long drawing challenge I did, and you know what? I enjoyed it. I think it's like a good practice or whatever. I think if you have the time, like every day, to just like spend like 10 or 15 minutes just doing a single drawing every day, following a prompt list, I think you should. It's really good. And if you forget like a day or two, just do it the next day. It's not gonna kill you. No one's gonna kill you. Hopefully. If I had to pick a favorite from all of these, I think it has to be this one. I just think it's kind of funny. Second, I think would have to be this one. I just think the way I pose or framed it or whatever is really good. I guess my third favorite one has to be Badass Draw. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.